Hello, Professor Laney. Hello, class. This is Luke Chandler with my next speech. The informative speech I'm presenting this week will be about the killing of Hamas leader Aldin Kassab, who has been described as one of the last remaining Hamas political bureau members. According to the Jerusalem Post at jpost.com, the IDF eliminated Hamas's national relations head, Aldin Kassab, on Friday in Khan Yunis, Gaza, who was also one of the last remaining members of the terrorist organization's political bureau still inside the Palestinian enclave. The strike that killed Kassab was completed based on IDF and ISA intelligence. His assistant, Ayman Ayesh, was also killed in the strike. Kassab was also responsible for Hamas's relations and cooperation, whether strategic or military, with other terrorist organizations within the Gaza Strip, such as the Palestinian Islamic Jihad. The IDF's spokesperson unit also posted the video to the Jerusalem Post depicting the airstrike that killed Kassab and his assistant, Amyan Ayesh. The video depicts a single black car driving alone on a dirt road. No collateral damage appears to have happened in this precise strike. Kassab also held authority with the Gazan terrorist organization to direct attacks against Israel, the IDF noted. So I also looked into another source about the killing of Kassab. I went to AlJazeera.com to read about the airstrike. According to the live blog, I found much less information. Under a recap of recent developments, it reads, Israel says it has killed Aldin Kassab in an airstrike in Khan Yunis, describing him as one of the last high ranking members of Hamas responsible for coordinating with other groups in Gaza. Al Jazeera goes on to talk about how people fighting over food in central Gaza admit intense Israeli strikes. They spoke to Louise Waterbridge, a senior emergency officer for the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees. That's the UNRWA. She told Al Jazeera from the Nasirat refugee camp in central Gaza of the hardships now faced by civilians in the war battered territory. There's no food here. It is very, very difficult for families on the ground, Wateridge said. The situation has become so dire here that once again we are seeing a situation where people are fighting over bags of flour. They're fighting over any remaining cans of food and anything in the area because it is that low in stock, Wateridge added. It's been an extremely violent day. It's really intensified. Military operations in the middle of Gaza where I am today, she said. This has been my informative speech. Thank you for listening.